Alright guys, so I know this is not what I normally upload. I normally don't, well, can't say never because I have once before. But this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and today, since I haven't really seen anything about it, and I figured that I would do it myself, would be to review the conversion kit for the 458 SOCOM for the M4. So, I have my M4 completely maxed out, as do a lot of people. However, I don't see a lot of people using the 458 SOCOM conversion. Um, it is a very different thing. Normally, people run the 50 or 60 round mags. You know, you get some people running the 9mm, but not a lot of people run the 458. Now, I understand, and I'm also going to go over how I built my class, how I got the gun set up, and then I'm going to have you know, gameplay in the background as I talk a little bit more about it. The main things you can see right here on screen: compensator, left the barrel alone, operator foregrip, no rear, and sleight of hand. The reason why you run sleight of hand is you have 10 shots. You want to get the next mag in there as soon as possible so you're not sitting there reloading. And for the rest of the class, I have Scavenger, Hardline, and I mean, I'm just running Battle Hardened because everybody likes to throw fucking flashbangs. So, Scavenger is because you're not going to be finding a lot of people running the same thing, and as far as I'm aware, you do not pick up ammo off of anyone else using any kind of M4 unless they're running this exact same conversion. So, that being said, that's why you need Scavenger. Now I'm running Stim, Simtex, and the Desert Eagle. You can run whatever you want as a secondary. I run Hardline, so I get one less. But definitely carry Scavenger if you're going to use this. Um, it's not that you run out of ammo quickly. I mean, you know, you could switch out the perks for sleight of hand for something else like fully loaded so you get more ammo, but I don't see the point in doing that. I would much rather be able to reload faster rather than have to deal with possibly getting flanked or something. It's just my personal preference. I'd rather be able to keep I'd rather be able to keep constant fire than have more ammo, and that's what Scavenger's for. I'm running the monocle reflex sight because, in my opinion, this is the best sight for a red dot personally, because it is such a minimal um, like outline. You're not going to get a whole lot of sight blocking your picture, and you get that like clear, super clear, small sight picture basically. Um, technically, I haven't really tested this as in a DMR kind of thing, but there is a heavy recoil difference rather from the 5.56. But you get more range out of it. You know, you could throw on the um, personally, you could throw on this, have the longer barrel, set it up with some other attachments, an ACOG of sorts, integral scope. Uh, Shoot, if you really want to be a DMR, you can set it up in a actual like um, just go for the variable zoom scope. Um, you can use anything. There's actually the sniper scope right there too if you so do desire, but honestly, DMR kind of thing, I would rather be running the variable zoom for that. Um, but I will get on into some gameplay of it and talk a little bit more about the gun, and if you guys want to see any more conversion kits, because I am working on hopefully getting a thing out for every single conversion kit for every gun that has one for a different caliber, if you guys want to see that. So I will see you in a minute when the gameplay starts. Alright, so now we're in the actual gameplay of the 458 SOCOM. So, nothing changed about the class or anything like that. This is just headquarters on Shoot House 24/7, Gonna say Headquarters probably one of my least favorite game modes to be playing on this. The game started off kind of rough, but as you can see very shortly, that completely turns around. So get those two guys. I'm not really sure. I mean, this whole game pretty much started, like it already started when I joined, but it was pretty much at the very beginning. So as you can see, when I'm aiming down mid right here and somebody's pretty far out there, I'll tap fire it. You know, you're gonna be able to keep some pretty good damage over the distance. Tap that guy. Um, I could be using a totally different scope. And, you know, I like the red dot so much. Stock barrel, don't change anything about it. And you can see, like, reload, even if I have 8 rounds, 9 rounds, whatever. I try to keep 10 in the gun at all times, trying not to have to worry about being caught without any less, I mean, less than double digits. I mean, you only get 10, so, I mean, I'm just trying to stay with the. It doesn't take that many shots to kill somebody. I don't really know. I mean, I know I missed, but I felt like I should have killed that guy. But whatever. So you know they're winning right now. We're not in the lead. This dude walked straight into the claymore like a ding dong. I would have shot it, but I really honestly did not notice it. But this guy bunny hops me and kills me. So, would I recommend this gun or conversion? I mean, everybody knows what the M4 is. It was pretty much the most powerful, or most, not really overpowered, but the most used assault rifle. No one ever differentiated from this gun to like the AK, FAL, anything really. Um, in my opinion, do I think it's better than 60 round drums on the M4? No. But would I give it a try? Yes. You might fall in love with it like me and get used to only having 10 rounds and using sleight of hand and how I've got the whole class set up. And, you know, if you're used to reloading pretty constantly, you can. It's not going to really matter that you only have 10 shots. Only thing it's going to really matter when you have 10 shots is when you're absolutely like constantly fighting and you're not able to reload after every single kill or every few shots or whatever the case may be. And that's why I run scavenger. You will see me get close to running out. I do use, and that's also why I carry the munitions box too. That is one thing, and I'm using the thing to where it lets me carry two. The EMP drone is one of them, and the munition box is the other one. I use the munitions box more than not, but the EMP drone for objective-based like domination, if we need to EMP the flag or whatever the case may be, that's when I use that. My kill streaks, care package, VTOL, white phosphorus, and you'll see me get it this game. I think I get 2 VTOLs, white, and I think I only get white phosphorus once. I don't remember. And this map being so small, white phosphorus is ridiculous. Like you can just cover one whole side of the map in it. And I mean, you know how white phosphorus works. It's going to make the entire enemy team pretty much one shot, but visibility goes down. Uh, but they are extremely weak to any kind of gun. So, like this guy right here, all the way down there, I don't let it go full auto, kind of just 1-2 shots to kind of burst it a little bit. Uh, Headshots are a big deal with this gun. That would be a good thing to keep in mind if you're trying to do the DMR thing at distance. If you put on the longer barrel, whatever the case may be, try to go for upper chest headshots. Recoil will bounce it into their head. I'm not sure if the 458 SOCOM has a bonus, like an upper chest bonus like the Odin does. I don't imagine it would, but I haven't seen anything saying that it it did. So, yeah, like I noticed that a lot of people don't use it. They say that it's weak, and I don't necessarily believe that it's weak. Yeah, it could maybe use 15 rounds, but if you watch how I play this game and how often uh, I reload and everything like that, having only 10 shots isn't that detrimental. Like 10 shots is fine. Um, but like I said before, hopefully you guys want me to continue doing things like this. I would be okay with, showing off Call of Duty on this channel. I mean, I normally play like the Hunter and stuff like that, but I've been playing a lot of this, and I know not everybody is just playing one game. So if you guys want to see the other things for this game, um, the hidden guns that you can make out of all the attachments, all of the conversion kits for all of the guns, maybe making some wacky looking guns and seeing how they do, I will totally do that. Um, and if you guys want to see how this gun handles as a DMR, not just a regular assault rifle kind of setup, I'll do it. I'll also try the burst fire on this. I haven't ever used the burst fire on the burst fire perk for this gun with the 458 SOCOM in there, but I feel like it would be good. I feel like it would be good. I'm not 100% sure, sure, um, the exact range where you don't get um, the max kill potential, like damage potential, but I feel like if you had this in a DMR setup and you had 3 burst on and you had the long barrel and everything, and this is right here, this is where 10 rounds kind of fucked me because I sent all 10 into the side of that car. But if you have the DMR 3-round burst, long barrel, attachments for that kind of setup, I feel like it would do really well. I personally would probably only try that in maybe ground war or bigger maps like 20-player game domination. I wouldn't specifically try to go full auto um, in a DMR setup on smaller maps because the gun's going to have slower ADS time, worse control over recoil rather than running the compensator, ranger slash operator foregrip, and the other attachments. Now you don't have to. You can run this without. You can change out probably the rear grip for something that gives you a faster ADS time or recoil control or whatever the case may be. Take off the perk if you don't really care for sleight of hand. Keep scavenger though. This gun I completely recommend only running scavenger and keep put iron sights back on it and change some stuff around with it and see how you like it. But you don't. This is the very last conversion kit you get. It's like I said, level 63. I think the 9mm is like 30 something. I want to say. Um, Not a lot of people that I play with have this conversion kit yet, or if they do, they've never used it for maybe one game. So I only had 10 shots and didn't like it. But me personally, one of my favorite in the game. I want to get the M13 to the 300 blackout and see how it handles. I know it's not going to have the same damage as the 458, but still, it's different from the 556, considering that the 556 as a whole got nerfed. So other people would be more likely to try out things like the AK-762, other things like that. So since they did that, there's no reason not to try this. Honestly, if you're going to use the conversion kit for the 9mm, why not just use an SMG? I mean, I get it, absolutely no recoil and probably different range. You just want to level up your M4 or whatever. But in my opinion, there's already 9mm submachine guns in the game. Just try out the 458 SOCOM, see if you like it. Put it in different kinds of game modes. Put it in different things to see how it handles. See if you like it. Um, This game, probably one of my best games on headquarters on Shoot House. Should have probably been using this gun before, but I was trying to upgrade my AK, so which I did get the version kit for, just haven't used yet. Kind of wanted to see how this video did with the 458 SOCOM before I decided to venture out into the other conversion kits to see how they handled and if I would recommend them. But from personal experience, yes, use the 458 SOCOM. You just use the exact same classes I got, all attachments and everything that I got going on, and see if you like it. I, as you can see, this game I did like really fucking good, but not trying to blow smoke up my ass or anything, but like the other team was not ready, was absolutely not ready. And game's getting ready to end. It ends before I even get this on the ground. So, you'll see in a second, it's like 50. Well, if it comes up in a second, I'll see how many kills I got. I forgot. In between me playing this and recording, I may or may not have forgot how many kills I got this game. But, anyways, it's 50 something kills, headquarters on Shoot House. If you guys want to see more of this kind of thing, let me know, and I'll see you later.